Hey, hey, hey. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. I am on a different bike today, on a different trainer today. Let me turn this down. I should be able to chat with you when you come up on the chat. It's going to be easier because I don't have to be on the rollers balancing myself. But that doesn't mean the workout is going to be easier. But when I get to have my recovery moments, it'll be easier to engage. I don't have to wear this. I forgot I had already put water in it. This is my Camelback, and I use that for when I'm on the rollers or if I'm outside, you know, for various workouts outside. But I had already put the water in here, so didn't want it to go to waste. So this is what I'll be using to get my fluids. And let's see. Hopefully you guys are having a great day. This time I'm using TrainerRoads. I'm actually using their program. I did not modify it at all. My FTP, I still have it at 120, which is functional threshold power. I didn't take the test. Today would have been a good day to take the test if I had gotten up this morning to do it, because I had 2 days of rest, but that didn't happen. So I'm gonna do a regular workout. And this one I'm doing, ooh, Lord have mercy, I can't pronounce it, is I'm gonna spell it, Catahdin. So that's the name of the program, and I'll put that in the description, especially since I didn't do any modifications to it at all. It's actually 1 hour long, and it is, it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4 main sets of, I guess you could say, over and unders, so to speak. I like stuff that makes me push and work hard, because it just makes me feel like I'm being a lot more productive. But if I was really on a training program, I wouldn't be able to have that luxury of just picking and choose whatever I feel like doing on that day. But while I'm still in the mode of just getting ready, getting more into gear, then I kind of do whatever motivates me until I'm ready to get on a training plan. So I'm going to start my Garmin. My Wahoo kicker is synced to my Garmin. My Wahoo kicker, which is what I'm on, this is what the rear wheel is on. Well, there's no wheel, but the rear portion of the bike. So the Wahoo kicker and TrainerRoad is the workout mechanism or tool that I use, and the trainer is Wahoo. I have a Wahoo kicker climb, and I can go ahead and you can see me raise it and lower it. Like, you see that? That's the climb. Woo, the climb. Right now, it makes me feel like I'm going downhill, but I don't want to feel like that. So I want it not completely level, flat. I like it maybe a little bit of push. I like it a little bit at an angle because it changes the pressure that's on my boot tag, and that's why I kind of like it. Sometimes you might find me go up like this a little bit just to get the pressure off my butt. But I have my Garmin, like I said, all set up. I have my heart rate monitor on, and I have, let's see, this is apparently this is a 6-minute interval. This is a warm-up, and we've already been on here for 1 minute, 40 seconds. Yeah, so, yeah, this will be good. I've been needing to set this up for a minute, and haven't done it till now. And I certainly hope that no calls come through and interrupt this session. Sometimes when I put it on Do Not Disturb, I forget to take it back off. But I hope we don't get disturbed. Yeah, so let me tell you what's going to happen. On this, right now we're doing, again, we're going according to my fitness level. My FTP is set up at 120. So the TrainerRoad has it set warm up at 60 watts for 6 minutes. And then after that will be an endurance, and that will be 86 watts for 6 minutes. Yeah, and then will be threshold and sprints, stuff like that. So what I love about this here Wahoo kicker is it's a smart trainer. And just like my inside rider, that's a smart trainer too. But I haven't used a smart trainer function yet when you saw me riding on it so far. But it's a smart trainer, meaning it's linked up to the program, and whatever the program says to do, if it says to crank it up and go faster or increase my power load, then it will do it. It will do it for me. And I have to make sure I keep my legs spinning, because when it gets really tough, if I slow down too slow, you know, because I'm working too hard, then the program will freeze. It will feel like I stopped on purpose. So that's one thing that some people may think that's a disadvantage, but I kind of look at it as, if you can't keep pedaling, then you probably are going beyond whatever your current fitness level is at that time anyway. So, but yeah, I used to hate it when that would happen. But then as I learned how to make modifications to the workouts, and knew how I felt that day, I'm like, Steph, you're not in the mood to push that hard like that. So don't even try it. So it reminds me to stay within my zone. Hey, I see Bella is in the house. You go, sis. Admire you. I got my 30 minutes in Monday through Friday. So important that we stay active. That is so true. That is so true. I had to sleep in. Today was my day off, and we had a interesting weekend with the family. And you know, I had the grandkids and the dog, and boy, that dog on Nala was, whew, she was acting a fool. Well, that's because she's with the kids. When she's with the kids, her program's all thrown off. But I needed that rest because I did a lot last week, more than I probably should have for it being the first week back in the exercising again. And I see Debbie's here. Hey, Stephanie, can't join because I'm at work. Hope you had a great weekend. Thank you, Debbie. I certainly understand. Yes, I understand that work. Yeah, I got to work again starting tomorrow. So yeah, I thought I'd just throw this in just for kicks and giggles. But anybody who happens to see it and can't actually work out, you know, and then, hey, maybe you can check it out later when you are free. Yes. So I'm getting ready to amp up. The remaining interval time is 18 seconds. Oh. Y'all see this? I gotta fix this. I don't have my bib on, so the shorts keep rolling down. But yeah, y'all see my shirt? Look at it. All right, here we go. We got into zone. I don't know what zone it is actually, but my power has increased to 85%. See, the smart trainer did it for me. I didn't notice it because it was such a small jump from like 60 to 85 or whatever. It was small enough jump. I didn't really notice it. So, and so now there's 5 minutes and 26 seconds left in this interval. My cadence currently is at 88. That's what I love about the smart stuff. I'm an electronic gadget geek. Not a geek. I don't know how to work all of the stuff. I probably don't even use all the functions that my devices even offer. But I love gadgets. I love stuff to confirm or to let me know where my fitness level is, or tell me what I'm doing. And out on the rise, I'll look down, I'm like, oh yeah, this is not, I'm going X amount of miles per hour for how long. That stuff excites me. And then the power, when I see it heal, I'm just like, ooh, oh man, I gotta dig in. I gotta dig in. Woo. And then I get to the top of that hill and I'm like, I wish the down part would last longer. You know, sometimes I don't even pedal going down because I'm like, we don't want to make this end any faster than it has to. And then sometimes I do continue to pedal. If I'm riding by myself, I'll do that. Or if the group ride, if that pace dictates that I have to continue to pedal, then of course I gotta do what the group ride does. But yeah, that's the fun part. Queen E, hey Stephanie, good to see you getting that workout done. Get cardio this morning. We'll watch later. Thank you for chiming in, Queen E. Yes, and definitely I hope you enjoy it when you get to watch it later. Awesome. Yeah, y'all some morning people. Oh man, I have horrible sleep, horrible insomnia. So when I finally do wake up, unless I have to wake up for work, I just kick it. You know, the puppy dictates that I gotta get out, but you know, I let her out, move around and stuff. But yeah, my sleep is horrible, so bad. Yeah. But I used to be a morning person. I didn't do it. If I couldn't do my exercise in the morning, I was jacked. Because I needed to get to bed at 7. At 7, I was like, I got to go to bed because I got to wake up at 3. But right now, it's not like that with the pandemic and working from home. I don't have to get up that early because I don't have to drive anywhere. Just got to walk on over to my desk, my at-home office, and then turn on the computer and do my thing. Oh man, let me scoot this over a little bit, because every time I keep looking at my belly, it makes me want to do some sit-ups. And I need to do some sit-ups, but I ain't done no sit-ups yet, so we're gonna close that gap. I know I'm focusing on the wrong thing, but it was a distraction. Hopefully you can still see my shirt. This is that tech material, dry weave material, dry weft, or I think it's dry weft. So this is not that normal cotton, it's that kind of polyester blend. So it's really good for like exercising. So I like this one. This is a medium. And yeah, it's a medium. It's not tight right here. And I didn't have to do the move we gotta make sometimes when our bellies are getting a little bit expanded. We gotta loosen up the shirt. I had to do that. It was able to drop right down. But that helped that the last week and a half I started exercising. And getting better with water. Except for this weekend, I did horrible with water. Horrible. Last night and today I made up for the liquid stuff. Now I'm getting ready to do threshold, which will be 115 watts at 45 seconds. So now I'm getting ready to do those up and downs. That block of four that I was talking about, this is the first set of it. No, or is it? I think I'm probably still in the warm-up. I think I'm sort of kind of in the pre-game, pre-show. Yeah, so we'll see. All right. Now, again, Smart Trainer did it for me. It made the adjustment to put me in, help me to be in the correct power zone. And it's up to me to keep my legs pedaling and stay in it. If I can actually go harder than the machine wants me to go, or the program wants me to go, and to a point it'll let me. But if it wants to slow me down, it may make the gear a little harder, or make the spin a little faster. Some kind of way it'll try to remind me you're out of your zone. Getting ready to do a bump up. Threshold power is supposed to be at 150, and that's only going to be 4 seconds left. About to come down to from 15 seconds. Actually, no. Power is at 115. This interval has a remaining 33 seconds to go. All right. I love how this has my legs just turning and turning, and it feels so much better. So much better than sitting around laying up in that bed. That's for sure. I'm going to do a bump up right now. Let's see. 15 seconds. A spin at 150 watts. Ooh, this feels good. Slight bump up, slight grade down. Yeah, this feels really good. All right. Down for, there's a total of 45 seconds for this interval, and my power is at 115. This is called the threshold for me. For my fitness level, this is my threshold. Next is another sprint for 15 seconds at 150 watts. All right, here's a sprint. 10 seconds left in the sprint. 150 watts. May not look different, but it feels different. All right. We get the rest, 48 watts, 48% wattage, or points, I don't know which one it is. Total of 5 minutes. So in a rest zone for 5 minutes. Wish you can see, I have it on one of my phones. I don't think you'll be able to see that. I'm moving too fast, he's in the red zone. I'm not resting like I should. I'm going too fast. I'm way too fast. Now I'm in the green zone. If you can see that, I'm not sure. Well, went back in the red when I leaned forward. Yeah, so next up, after I enjoy this 4 more minutes of rest, I got a sweet spot waiting on me for 15 seconds. And that's at 106 watts. Trying to make sure this camera's clean. So it'll be a step up of sweet spot, then it'll be sprint, then sweet spot, and then sprint. And that's all I can see right now. I like this new update they did to the program because I'm able to see in writing what is next. I love TrainerRoad. I've been using TrainerRoad for years. And when I'm really serious in my fitness, I follow their training plan, especially in the so-called off-season. You know, when you're doing more indoor training in the winter and stuff. Winter. I keep hearing myself say winter. But I'm not saying winner, W-I-N-N-E-R. I'm saying winter. But sometimes I say it so quickly, it sounds like winter. I don't make the pronounce the T's well, especially when I'm not paying attention. But I believe y'all feel me. Yeah, so rest, we're enjoying rest right now. I got a story time for you too. Don't they? If you're still on here, oh, you're on your headphones? Okay, good, Debbie. Okay, wait a minute, Debbie, you said you can't hear anything? Anyone else having issues, or is it just my headphones? Yeah, I think people are kind of jumping in and off. Debbie, are you able to hear now? Because I don't see anything that's on my phone that should be like a call that blocked it. But let me know, Debbie. I wish I knew sign language so I can say, Debbie, in sign language. And then we can, or at least if this had closed caption at the same time. But I hope you can hear, Debbie. Okay, anybody out there that are you having problems with hearing? If you can hear, flash a thumbs up. If you can't hear, you probably don't know to do a thumbs down. I don't know. Thumbs up if you can hear. How about that? Yeah. Thumbs down if you can't hear. Yeah, that's how we do that. Yeah, I'm seeing myself. Yeah, I see myself. So I know sometimes people come in and out. They'll have it still playing, but because you guys are working or whatever you're doing at this time. But I still appreciate you letting it play. Yeah. I'm sure to be more on my game when I'm live. That I know. Yeah. Even when it hurts, I'm like, minimize making any adjustments, yeah. Steph. All right, 20 seconds left for this interval. My booty is getting tired. I'm going to make an adjustment to the kicker. I mean you see it go up, go down, go up. See that? Take a little pressure off. Here we go. All right, sweet spot. 106 watts for 15 seconds. And this is going by quickly. Thank God. Almost done. All right, so now 15 seconds in sprint. No. Oh, that was, yeah, in sprint. 15 seconds in sprint, down to 4 seconds. Okay, now I'm going back to sweet spot. And that's for 15 seconds. My cadence is currently 97. Sprint is up next for 15 seconds. Again, it may not look like I'm changing, but this is changing the gears for me. That's what a smart trainer does. Takes the guesswork out, and you just have to stay focused on pedaling your legs and easing up when you're supposed to. So I am in a sweet spot, and this time I actually noticed that one, that felt. I noticed it much easier. Yes. And that was actually for 30 seconds. You got 10 seconds left in sweet spot. Sprint is up next for 15 seconds. All right, sprinting for 15 seconds. That puts my power zone, or my power at 150. Not my zone, my power. Okay. All right, now we're at, you get to slow down to sweet spot for 15 seconds. I should say ease up. Now sprint is back on the board for total 15 seconds. 10 seconds have elapsed, or left, remaining, I should say. After that, sweet spot for 30 seconds at 106. All right, we're in sweet spot. 20 seconds remaining in sweet spot, which is 106 for me. Sprint will be up next for 15 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Sprinting. The zone is sprint. 5 seconds remaining in the sprint. Sweet spot up next for 15 seconds. Reduce me down to 106 in power. My power is at 106. All right, sprint is next. That's for 15 seconds. 10 left. 5 left. Sweet spot right now. Sweet spot was 30 seconds. For me, that's power at 105, I'm 106. 20 seconds left in sweet spot. Only about 3 more of these to go. That's it. Then we time to rest. All right, here we go. Sprint at 150 for 15 seconds. 10 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Sweet spot. 106. 15 seconds. Five seconds left. All right. Sprint at 150 for me. A total of 15 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. My target is 48. You hear that? That's the smart trainer reducing my load. And my legs still want to go faster than I'm supposed to. But it's caught up now. Now it's in sync. I'm still going a little bit faster than I should be. I should be in 48. Right now I'm doing 62. So I want to adjust my bootay a little in the saddle. Take the heel off a little bit, off of the kicker climb. I put it down a little flatter in hopes to just change the pressure on my sitting bones and my muscles. And I'm still having a hard time slowing down at the zone I should be in. It's hard sometimes to slow the pedal down on a trainer. When you're in a target zone that is low enough for me to feel like, oh, we're at rest, we're done, workout complete. But the workout's not complete. But the program wants me to get a nice level of rest for, what was it, for 5 minutes. It wants me to bring it down. Now my legs, I have the power at 60, but I'm 12 points off. Drop down to 59. I can slow my spin a little more. I can do that. It's dropping though. So we still have 3 more minutes in the zone. I'm gonna bring the bike down to make it feel like I'm going downhill. And I'm curious what my body feels like when it's thinking it's going downhill. And it's not working out the way I want. It still has me at the power at 60. So how about I go up? I bet you I'll slow down a little bit if I feel like I'm climbing a hill. That's what I love about the kicker climb. It's fun. Sometimes though I can't get it to coordinate with the program. I don't know why. I've gotten it to do it a couple times. So I don't know if that's a software issue or what. But when I manually do it, I'm good. You know, I like to manually do it. Because I usually don't like to be a complete flat when I'm on my trainer. On this kick, on the Wahoo kicker. Yeah. So, I'm going to bring it down flat. So I can feel like I'm on a flat right now. I just ain't going to get it down to 48. Not this session. This block. Maybe after I get more tired, I'll get, you know, after a couple more of those sets. We did 2 of them, and I think there's 2 left. I can't tell. Okay, yeah. All right. We're almost ending that rest period, and there are 3 more of those sweet spots and sprints. You know, that set. 3 more of those waiting. Yeah, that's cool. I can dig it. All right. So I'm going to look at the phone in a different angle. Let's see if it doesn't cover up stuff like it was before. I need to be drinking. All right, 25 seconds left in the rest. Okay. Loving life. Hi, beautiful woman of God. Hey, hey. How you doing, beautiful woman of God? I'm here with you, darling. Hang in there. You got this. Ah, thank you. And Constantina. Hey, hello. How you doing? Hey, she's saying hi to the chat. Oh, here we go. All right, I am in sweet spot. It's almost over because it crept up on me and I didn't pay attention. All right, so now sprint for 15 seconds. Yeah, sprint for 15 seconds at a power of 150 for me. That's my zone. Sweet spot. 106 for 15 seconds. That's right. And then sprint is up next for 15 seconds. This feels good to me right now still. Yeah. Those 2 days of rest did me good. Okay. We are in sprint. We got 6 seconds left to go. And then we're going back to sweet spot for 30 seconds. All right, sweet spot, 30 seconds. Down to 20 seconds left in that sweet spot. Sweet spot is a level that they say you should be able to maintain like under an hour or something like that. They call it sweet spot. Just enough to put some power down, but not where you can't sustain it for a rather decent amount of time. So back to sprint, 15 seconds of it, almost over. Back to sweet spot, right now for 15 seconds. After that, sprint for 15 seconds. We're not there yet though. 5 seconds left. All right, sprint, 15 seconds. You may think that I'm not making adjustments, but my body is feeling it. The machine is making the changes for me. And I gotta keep up with it. Sprinting, no sweet spot for 30 seconds. And that's 106 for me. 15 seconds left in sweet spot. Sprint is up next for 15 seconds. All right, let's sprint. 15 seconds. That's 150 for me in the power zone, or power meter anyway. After this, sweet spot, 15 seconds. We are in sweet spot right now. Interval, 10 seconds left in the sweet spot. Then we got a 15-second sprint coming up right now. Sweet spot, 30 seconds right now. It's 106 for me. I don't know what it is for you. You'll know if you're following FTP. FTP stands for Functional Threshold Power. Sprint for 15 seconds coming up. Two, one, sprint, 15 seconds. Five, sweet spot, 15 seconds right now. Five, sprint, 15 seconds right now. After this, 5-minute rest. Keep it going. 3 seconds left. Now we can rest for 5 minutes. Done with that set. I raise it up a little bit. Oh. All right, hold on. That one got me. I felt that one. I felt that one. That's a gospel song. I felt that. I felt that. I forgot if that's one of Kirk Franklin's people or what. But I remember that. Okay. Stormy says, hola. Hey, hola, Stormy. Hey, peace, cool. Thumbs up. How you doing, Stormy and Constantina? How you guys doing? Loving life. How you doing? Thank you for being here. I'm not alone. We're in this together. Yeah. You know, that's an old school song. It's all about together. You know how old school songs is all about love. Well, some of it was about marital stuff. but yeah, I miss them old school songs. I wish I could play music in the background. But the beauty of not playing the music is that when you follow this, you play whatever music you want to hear. Whatever floats your boat, and you don't have to worry about listening to my music if it doesn't put you in a mood you need to be in. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, play your music. You know, whatever got you to give you the energy you need, go for it. At this point, I don't feel like I need music because I got you guys. When I go live, y'all keep me entertained and focused on this or not as focused on the hard part because I got y'all right there with me cheering me on. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, don't I'm cheering you on in my way. Thank you. Pedaling too fast because I wasn't paying attention. So I'm supposed to be in target 48. I was up to darn near 70 because I wasn't paying attention. So I'm going to slow my pedal down a little more because I have 1 minute 45 seconds left in this interval, and then it's back to work. And you know how that is. You don't regret that you didn't get a full enough rest, and you got to put the work back in. Okay, how many more of those sections? All right, one more of those hill climbs, actually two. I don't know if you can see that, but two left. Two completed, two left. We can do that. Easy breezy. Yeah, we can do that. Come on now. That ain't hard. We can do that. 57 seconds left in the rest interval. All right. Hey, C, how you doing? So, oh, fine. Be Mary J. Blige is my motivational favorite song. Oh, good, is it? Mary J. I hope, Stormy, don't let me piss you off. But Mary to me could not sing in the beginning. But I didn't understand the big attraction for her. You know, a lot of East Coast folk, you know, because that's from her area. Over the years, though, she's matured. Her voice has matured. And I began to appreciate her latest music. Yeah, so I feel you. I got to get ready, y'all. 10 seconds. I'm going to have to bring the thunder again. Loving Life said, I'm not alone. Thank you, sweetheart. Stormy Rivers. Fine. By Mary J. Blige. Okay. I am now in sweet spot for 15 seconds. Constantina says, the halftime game with Berger. Oh, I didn't watch it. Hold on a second. 15 seconds in sprint. Okay. I'm in sprint for 15 seconds. Sweet spot is 15 seconds. I get the power down to 106. But 10 seconds left with that. Ooh, I feel a cramp. All right. Sprint. Total 15 seconds. Sweet spot. 30 seconds. Woo! All right. Mustard. Sprint. 15 seconds. 6, 5, 4. Sweet spot. 15 seconds. Now. 5, 4. Sprint. 15 seconds. Now. 5, 4. Sweet spot. 30 seconds. Seconds left in sweet spot. Okay, sweet spot. 15 seconds. Right now. Sprint. 15 seconds. Do it now. Sweet spot. 30 seconds. Right now, sweet spot. We're not done yet. A little more to go for this block. Sprint, 15 seconds. Do it now. Sweet spot, 15 seconds. Right now. Last sprint for 15 seconds. Then we can rest. Right now. 10, 7, 3. Rest. 5 minutes. We earned it. I'm gonna lower this a little bit. All right. Took me 45 seconds down here to be able to talk to y'all. As you can see, some cramps started creeping on my calf. If I was on the rollers and that happened, I would have had to stop. I'm not skilled enough to do what I just did and still stay safe on the rollers. My booty is hurting on this saddle, but we don't have much more to go. 33.5 minutes left in this interval, and then that last block of up and down, sweet spot and sprinting. Then after that, cool down. For real, for real. Workout will be going into completion mode. I'm gonna read your stuff in a moment. But let me get these cramps. Get them back off. Well, there goes that. We'll be dealing with this. Dropping everything. Okay. 2 minutes. Oh, dropping everything. I better get that because you know now I will go for it. And you see it. I'm not going to get it now though. I'm going to wait till I'm done. 2 minutes left. And rest mode. Which is me. I'm supposed to be at a target of 48. I can't seem to let myself get down to 48. But I'm resting at 60. My power is at 60. I can live with it. I only have one more hard set to go. Oh, it's gonna feel hard too. A minute and a half in rest mode. Okay. Okay, so Mary J was at the halftime game. I didn't even see it. I saw that my sister did a short on, what's his name? Snoop Dogg and the other one. Can't remember his name. I just saw a little 15, 30 minutes of that. I mean seconds. And I thought that was nice. I meant to look it up, but I was in the middle of watching the show. Or falling asleep, one of the two. Okay, just a brief stop and workout later. Okay, see, got you covered. Good, awesome. Stormy, check out her halftime title, the London series. It's a little softer. Oh, the softer side of Mary J. Okay, halftime was good. I know, I like that set. I didn't see it yet, but I like that set of LA. Oh, I was like, oh my gosh, I gotta go back and see it. I didn't even realize it was a Super Bowl until yesterday. That's how much I was paying attention. Right now, I got 9 seconds to go. And here we go. Sweet spot. 5 seconds left. Sprint for 15 seconds. For me, it's at 150. Sweet spot next for 15 seconds. Get ready. Right now. Sweet spot. You're going to sprint for 15 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Get in your sprint. 15 seconds. All right. Sweet spot, 30 seconds. Coming up. Here we go. Right now. That's 106 for me. Thank you, Stormy. Go, girl. All right. 5 seconds left. And we're going to sprint for 15 seconds. Get in the sprint right now. Sprinting right now. 7 seconds left. Sweet spot. 15 seconds right now. Sprint. Up next. 15 seconds. Hit it in your sprint. Sweet spot coming up. 30 seconds. In your sweet spot right now. Yes, I drink energy drinks sometimes. I drank some. I'll tell you in a minute. Not a traditional energy drink. It's for sports. Okay? Sprint for 15 seconds. Right now. Five, 4, 3. Sweet spot, 15 seconds. Right now. Sprint coming up for 15 seconds. Get in it now. Sweet spot coming up for 30 seconds. Right now. Woo! There's another cramp in a different leg, or the other leg. 15 seconds left in sweet spot. Sprint coming up for 15 seconds. Sprint right now. Sweet spot. 15 seconds. Get in it now. Got our last sprint. 15 seconds. Then we cool down. Let's go hard. Let's get it. Right now. Get it. Get it, get it. Get it, get it. Here we go. Don't you know? Get it, get it. All right. Almost over. Cool down. Cool down. Woo. For 6 minutes. My butt is hurting. That's what's hard about being on a trainer. At least on a bike outside, you can make adjustments. While riding, can't really do it so easily, because even if I stood up, because this is a smart trainer and I have it on that function, even if I stood up to give myself rest, I would give it too much power at once, and then the thing would not like that, and it might freeze up the program. So you either stop completely or slow it down enough to kind of pick yourself up, let the blood circulate again. You know, something like that. Oh man. Get in the drops for a second. Take some of it off that part of my sitting bone. Okay, EV Bud. Any energy drink while training? I do, yes. When I train too late at night or I need sleep, if I do any, it's just a little bit, just a little bit. I have a power endurance powder with caffeine, and I have an endurance powder without the caffeine. So when I don't need the caffeine, obviously I use the one without. When I get off, I'll go get the bags, and I'll show you. None of this is sponsored. At this point, anything I'm talking about on this video, I'm not sponsored by anybody but yours truly, Orbit Stephanie. But I shout out products and equipment that, if at that time I believe in it, I'll let you know. You know, what works for me. And I'll tell you if it's garbage too. That's sure will. Like we're dealing with the Thor warranty. We're going to talk about RV for a second. They called me, you guys. They called me on something I never contacted them on. So they saw what I put on social media. They saw it, and I got this out the blue call. Oh, you heard about me complaining about what now? Oh, see, they thought it was a pop-up. I said, no, it's the sunroof. That thing is doing this when I'm driving, if the wind catches it good. They're like, oh, we want to really get you some help. We want to get that fixed. I bet you do. You're going to see how bad you want to do it, though. Anyway, That's a whole nother video. Maybe I'll do that one as a story time. I'm gonna do a story time. How do I sleep, you know, preparing for nighttime camp. I got all these ideas of videos that I want to do. Definitely. They're in, and I'm gonna put them out there. I just, like I said, I'm a part-timer. I'm a full-time employee. My job doesn't allow me to be remote all over the United States and do it. I have to be home to do my job. And that's only while the pandemic's going on. Later on, they'll require us to go to the office, back into the office for some portion of the week. They're working it out. Right now, I'm enjoying working from home. No complaints. Your girl is not complaining. Where's my water at? Almost about 1.5 minutes left in this cool down. I can extend the cool down if I want to, but I'm not because my butt hurt and I want to get up out the saddle. so E-Bud, you said Tour de France. In my wildest dreams. Those people are monsters. They're awesome in their training, their physical their physical abilities. Those are champions. I'm a champion in my own right, in my own little Stephanie orbit. Sometimes I feel like a champion. Oh, speaking of champion, we're gonna talk about this. I don't want to show you yet. Okay, Stormy Rivers. Oh, Loving Life says, yes, girl, get it in. Amen, amen. Stormy Rivers, good for you. Thank you. I appreciate you showing real life issues in van life. You got that right. I got some more real life for you. I ain't playing about that doggone pop-up thing. That thing rattles. But I was going to show that in the video when I get on the rooftop. And I was going to show you my fix. But I didn't want to fix it yet because I'm trying to get an appointment to get it into a shop and let them do the assessment and then deal with the warranty. But I can always show you. Okay. All right. This workout will be done in 3 seconds. That will be 1 minute on TrainerRoad. Awesome. My Garmin is off by a couple of seconds. So I'm going to keep pedaling because I like my Garmin to match up, to at least get that 1 hour. Okay, I'm at the 1 hour. All right. So, in the ride, stay the ride. Woo. Okay, stop it, you. Stop it, stop it, stop it. Pause it. Save flows. All right. Okay, it asks me what my effort level is. And I'm going to tell her, when you cool down, it's hard to make the assessment. I'll say it was hard. I mean, I got cramps in both legs. I don't feel like saying very hard because I had the energy for it. So I'm going to say how my effort was. With y'all, it felt hard. Without y'all, it probably would have felt very hard. Y'all kept me focused. So I'm going to say hard. How about that? So I'm going to submit that. So now it's giving me a calculation of my V02 Max is 4.7. And there we go. All right. So now I know my new V02 Max. So let me get closer to you and show you what this workout looks like. This is what it looked like, right? Okay. See that? The red is my heart rate. The white is my cadence. Trying to get it with the glare. Okay, yeah. The white line is my cadence. The yellow line is how close I was to the actual workout. So that was actually my personal effort. How I was responding to the workout. Did I go a little too hard in some areas? Did I get a little too weak in some areas? Or was I right on point? So that's what that is. Yeah. So now you see. See all them hills I was talking about? You know, those mountains. Okay, so story time real quick. Oh, before I forget, let me get you that, let me show you that endurance ring. Okay, again, not sponsored, but this is Tailwind Endurance Fuel, and this is caffeinated. This is what I use 1 scoop today, because I got a lot of stuff to do after this. And then this is the same one, endurance fuel, but this one has no caffeine in it. So, like I said, when I need it and I don't need the caffeine, that's what I do. On really long rides, that's a whole nother story, what I do there. But this is, if you're with me on one of my one of my sessions, where I talked about my humiliation on my first century ride, well, this is it. My second century ride. This is what I was able to do. Thank God, with my battle buddy, Kevin, and all the rest of the crew. I mean, Phyllis, Will, Ainsworth. I mean, those are really my main crew that trained me and got me ready. And then, of course, I use TrainerRoads. I use my rollers. And my best training came from my Wahoo trainer, you know, because that one is a more, you can't really, I don't want to say cheap, but very cool. Yes, yes. Thank you. So as you can see, the distance was 100 miles, a little more than 100, but forget about it. It was a century at 4 hours, 52 minutes, 8 seconds. Average speed, 20.6 miles per hour. And that's what it looked like. We started here, and if I remember correctly, we went that way. I don't know, this way or that way, I don't know which one. And it was hotter than hell, 2016, and I was with the pace group. I had paid the money to be with the pace group, and who was our star? Bahati. Rashad Bahati. He is an awesome pro rider. I'm not sure if he's still a pro rider at this point, but he's out of LA, born and raised out of South Central area, or Watts, one of them. Anyway, so he was our celebrity draw, and I had the honor of riding with him, and he pushed me when I was falling back. He put his hand on my back, and he told me when to change my gears, and he was like, change, give it another. It was awesome. I mean, I was like, it was awesome. And so thank you, Bahati. Hey, Bahati, Team Bahati. So yeah, and that was the bike. The bike I rode it on is the one that's on this trainer right here on my Cervelo. I mean, no, that was a Cannondale. Wait, what's this? Oh yeah, that's my Cannondale. Yeah, so my Cannondale, that's the bike I rode. And that's me. That's when I had locks in my hair. And this was awesome. One of my most proudest moments. See, that's Bahati right there. That's Bahati. And you see him? Can you see him? Yeah. And that's me. You see me? And that's Will. That's Will right there. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, this had me in tears. I did not stop. I did not stop pedaling at all, other than, of course, when you're coasting. I never stopped. At 65 miles, we had a planned rest stop for 95 seconds. It was like a minute and a half. It was something crazy stupid that I can't even finish getting a sip of water in a minute and a half. And that was a break for using the bathroom. It was mostly men, and it was amazing. They put the bikes, they got off those bikes, leaned the bike against them, and they were peeing right there on the side of the road. A whole row. It was like 130 something of us all together. And I couldn't believe it. It was only a handful of women, maybe 4 women. I was the only black woman. And Will and I think 1 or 2 other black guys. And then Bahati, it was probably only, when we did that, about 4 black men. I was the only black woman. And there may have been about 4 or 6, 7 women in all together. Something like that. It was mostly white male dominant, period, point blank. I didn't go into it thinking I would finish. I had never gone 20 miles an hour for more than 35 miles at a time. And I don't even know if I've never done that. Other than my training, my group rides with my people. And so when I signed up for it, I was just doing it just to feel like, you know, I was somebody special because they were gonna give you your fuel, your food. If your bike broke, they were gonna pull you to the side, do a quick change, just like they do in the pro stuff. You know, all of that. I was like, for that part, I was paying for that part. I was paying to be like with the special jersey, and you know, I'm telling you, I had no idea or plan on finishing. I just wanted to go past further than I've ever gone before at that speed. And whatever I did, I was cool with it. So I got to 35 miles an hour. 35 miles. I got to 40 miles. I said, hey, I never did 40 miles at 20 miles per hour average. I said, well, keep going. I got to 50. And I think somewhere around 50, you could have turned off and done the 75 or something. And I was like, well, just keep going. I got to 65, and that's when some of the people stopped to use the bathroom. I was so dehydrated, I didn't have anything in my kidneys, and I was praising God. I said, because if I would have stopped to use the restroom, I would have never, ever, ever been able to catch up with the group. There was no place to use it. There was one bush. There was a house way in the back. We were basically on their land. Use the bathroom. They were handing out water. They were handing out food to eat. And next thing you know, I saw all these men peeing. I saw a woman run into a bush. And I was like, that bush ain't gonna hide nothing. Because either they gonna see your booty when you pull your shorts down, or the house right there gonna see your booty and everybody else gonna see your hoo-ha in the front. And I was like, thank you, Lord, I don't have to use the bathroom. And so they said, soft pedal if you don't need to stop. I soft pedal. They caught up with me. I took the time to drink, take the cramp stuff, eat. I had to force myself to eat because I have zero appetite when I work out hard. I had to force myself to eat. So I'm slow pedaling. Then I hear them coming, and I was like, oh, they're coming. So I was about a mile ahead. They caught up with me, and Bahati said, come on in, Steph. And the other people, they were like, get in, Steph. They didn't want me to fall in the back. They wanted me to be aggressive and get in the middle. So, because if I fell in the back, then I would not have been able to keep up. They already knew, that I was, not that trained for this. So I got in, tucked in, and when we got to 75 miles, I said, I can do this. I can do this. I was praising God. I'm feeling it right now, you guys. I'm telling you. When I got to 75 miles, I felt it. I was like, Holy Spirit, stay with me. Stay with me. Then I got to 80 miles. When I got to 95 miles, I was crying. Tears. What little bit of liquid or fluid I had in my body was salty tears falling on my salty face. And all I could do was just cry, because I knew I had 5 miles left. That was nothing. We were there. We were already back in the town, making our way to the finish line. I was so overjoyed. I feel it right now in my spirit. I hope y'all can feel this coming through this camera, because I'm telling you right now, that was my second biggest accomplishment. But I want to say that in fitness, in as an amateur athlete, actually my first. It surpassed what was my top, which was the marathon that I ran. My first and my second marathon. It surpassed that. And so I thank God, I thank the Father, because I'm telling you right now, I sat there and told myself, I gave myself permission. I was like, are you crazy? You'll never finish this. And I think a lot of the people around me who knew me, who trained with me, they were like, she just wasted her money. I don't know why she did that. She get them cramps and stuff. And I'll tell you what, I didn't believe it. But let me tell you what happens even when you doubt yourself, if God says something different and you let God have it, let him have his way, get out of his way. God helped me to get out of my own doggone way, because each block of 5 miles more, 10 miles more, each time I inched closer and went beyond what I've ever done before at that pace, at that speed, I was amazed. And I was like, well, doggone, Steph. Well, let's see how far you can go. And it wasn't nothing but the Holy Spirit that took care of me and made it where I didn't have to use the bathroom. Because I'm telling you right now, if I would have used that bathroom, it'd have been over. I wouldn't have had that right there to show you. I wouldn't have had that story on that day. No, I wouldn't have. Yeah, so that's my thing. And that drive came, part of it was born from 9 months or 10 months earlier when I did my first century, and it took me 8 hours to do it. And I was in so much pain, you know, and then I trained. So there was a couple of things that motivated me to train hard, and that's what I did. So, hey, you guys, don't give up on yourself. The Father is not giving up on us. So let's just make sure we, you know, do our best to do our best. And you know, you will be your own version of remarkable. Yeah, so let me see real quick what I may have missed in the chat, and then we're gonna go ahead and sign off. Okay, sign off. Yes, okay, so yes, Stormy Rivers, you're a champ. Cool, that's awesome. Preach. One foot in front of the other. You got that right. One pedal stroke at a time when you're on them bicycles too. All of that. That's awesome. Hey, you guys, thank you so much for riding with me and keeping me going. I'm telling you, turning this camera on, if one person's on here or no person's on or people are on or y'all come later, whatever, it doesn't matter. In my mind, there's a whole audience out there, and all of y'all are cheering me on, and that's what helps to keep me going. So I appreciate y'all helping me stay motivated. I hope that this is helping you as well stay motivated. Yes, thank you so much, Stormy. Okay, all right, good people, I'm gonna let y'all go because I got a lot of stuff to do. And I'm sure you do too. Y'all take care, and for real, I'm serious. RV videos will be coming. I got some stuff planned, and I don't want to talk about it yet because of, you know, just safety and all that stuff. But yes, I have some stuff planned, and it will be coming up real soon. Yeah, and some of it might be a little bit me pissed off at the warranty people. Okay, y'all take care. See you later. Yes, Jesus, that's right, my darling. It was the straight of. I think you said the strength of Jesus. You got that right. It wasn't me. It was not me. I'm telling you, because I didn't even train to go that speed for that long. That was nothing but the Holy Spirit. Shh, we got you. Send some angels. All right, I'm gonna let y'all go. I gotta wash my hair and stuff. Yes. See y'all. Bye.